Oh, yeah. Welcome in. It is that time of week. It is time for Put Me In, Coach, here in the Ozarks First Plus studios. Jesse Inman joined by Chris Pinson. Chris, we are going to have the most fun we've ever had on this show today.
I don't like that foreshadowing, but I can't wait for it.
A fun show today. We're going to talk NFL playoffs. We're talking college football championship. A couple of big baseball moves as it pertains to I-70 here in Missouri. Also, Tournament of Champions of local interest begins today. Chris, you'll be out covering that, so that'll be fun.
Yep, can't wait. 4 o'clock game today, and then, of course, our 2 local teams, so we'll save that for just a bit later.
Yeah, we will. We'll take a look at the bracket as well to see where they stand. And also, our first ever Put Me In Coach Challenge. Chris and I getting out in the Ozarks to shoot some hoops ourselves and see who came out on top. Loser of the the game has to draw punishment, which we will show you that
Dun, dun, dun.
here on the air. So, Chris, let's jump right in here. NFL playoffs. What a great wild card round we had. It was a good slate of games, and this is where we stand. Well, take us through what we're looking at for this weekend.
Well, look, I mean, starting top left, you got San Francisco against Seattle, 2 NFC West Division rivals. They played a great game in the last week of the regular season, so I expect that to be just as good. Rams, Bears. A lot of people might say that you might have the 2 potential NFC, NFL MVP frontrunners in that one, with, of course, Matt Stafford and Caleb Williams. Bills and Broncos. I think that's going to be a whale of a game, as is the Patriots and Texans. What I see on the right side of the board, AFC, we're talking all defensive teams, smash mouth football, but can score. On the left, we got defense, but we got a lot of offense too. So this wild card weekend was great. Divisional round's going to be even better. So, Jesse, if you were a betting man,
you know I am.
This does not include a challenge. Who are your survivors from a divisional round weekend this weekend?
I'm just going to tell you exactly what my parlay is. How's that?
I like it. Okay.
I have a divisional round parlay. Let me just read it to you real quick.
Okay.
I picked. Well, and I told you last week that if I had to pick, I have a gut pick and a fun pick.
Of course.
Both still alive. The Patriots were my gut pick. The Bears are my fun pick.
Ooh.
And both still here. I've got, and these are all money line bets or straight winners here. So I've got the Bills over the Broncos going on the road, getting it done.
Okay.
And Josh Allen, first road win in the playoffs last week. I think he's going to get his second this week. It's going to be
Riding the hot hand. I like it.
Yeah. And somehow they're favored going into Denver.
I mean, they do score a lot of points.
They do. Denver does not, but they don't let people score a lot of
Correct.
points. So I've got the Seahawks as well on the NFC side of things, taking the win there, just like they did in Week 18. That was a disgusting game, Week 18.
That was. And by the way, this matchup, probably no George Kittle for San Fran. So
definitely no
that
George
would
Kittle.
definitely hamper the Niners' chances of winning.
Yeah. Torn Achilles for George Kittle.
Yeah,
so
he's done for the year.
Possibly. I'm curious if he comes back at all ever again. But we'll see. I've got the Bears over the Rams.
Wow.
That's an upset. I love the momentum for Chicago right now. The Rams they're very good top to bottom. They are really good. I just feel like get them outdoors in Chicago, going LA to Chicago. I mean, that's kind of a big difference. So,
I mean, listen, right? Traditionally, Matt Stafford has always been a dome quarterback, hence his 2 stops so far. So
yeah, and then I have the Texans over the Patriots.
now that would be an upset.
Yeah,
that would be the true upset of, I think, the day.
Yeah, I think they're built to go into New England on the road. That defense travels. It
does, but does C.J. Stroud's passing game travel? And I don't like that about the Texans. He's my wild card for that game. He's also the quarterback, not where you want that question mark to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he had a rough game against Pittsburgh last week,
and they are by far no New England.
Yeah, I think they'll clean it up. So that's my parlay. I don't know. It doesn't mean much. Don't follow my. This is not betting advice. You will lose money if you listen to me, so do not listen to me. There you go. That's my disclaimer in case. So no one
question:
can come
how much is at stake on your parlay?
Like a couple bucks.
Couple bucks, as in $1 billion. Laser.
Yeah, a couple bucks. We're responsible about it over here. So there you go. NFL playoffs should be fun. And a footnote here on the NFL: New York Giants hiring John Harbaugh. Your New York Giants.
Let's go, baby.
Hiring Harbaugh. quick take on that. How do you feel?
Great take. I mean, that's the best hire the Giants have made literally in probably since they hired Tom Coughlin, who won the 2 Super Bowls most recently with them in 08 and 2012. Harbaugh walks in. You got what looks like a quarterback in Jackson Dart. Scadaboo's a beast of a back.
Yeah.
You got Malik Neighbors. You keep him healthy, which is the biggest question mark, and you revamp that defense. You start stopping teams from scoring late in games. You're going to win a lot of games.
Yeah.
And the NFC East might be able to say we are equally the best division in football with the NFC West.
Yeah, and they already have a mean pass rush
Yep.
in New York for the Giants, not the Jets. Okay, college football playoff. We've got our championship match set up here. The Indiana Hoosiers taking on the Miami Hurricanes. Chris, who you got here?
I think hell is frozen over. Let me say that first of all. In what era of your life would you have ever believed that the Indiana Hoosiers, not on the hardwood, but on the gridiron, would be the team to beat in this game?
Yeah.
To me, look, as a resident Ohio State fan, unabashedly, A, I hate Miami. Number 2, even though I'm a Sunshine State kid, but number 2, look, man, if you're Kurt Signetti and you came in, you said, I win, Google me, and in 2 years, you took historically the worst program in college football history, and you turn them into a national champion. That's the greatest turnaround in sports history, bar none. Let's go Hoosiers.
Yeah, we don't do hyperbole around here for sure,
None.
right?
None.
Yeah, I'm picking Indiana. That'd be my pick. I just think no one has looked good at all against Indiana in the college football playoff. They have steamrolled everybody.
Yep.
I would like to see. It's cool. Like, it was cool seeing Jackson Cantwell up on the stage. Did you see that?
How cool was that?
Yeah, Nixa's #1 recruit in the nation.
The nation.
Yeah, going to Miami, committed, and he's already down there like on scout team and doing stuff with them.
That's so cool.
He was up on the stage when they accepted the trophy for what was it, the Sugar Bowl? I
Yeah.
don't remember. Yeah, whatever one it was. So there you go. It should be a fun one. That game is when is it, Chris? Next Monday.
It's going to
Yeah.
be Monday night. And again, if this was basketball, you'd say, well, Miami's the underdog because it's basketball. But in this case, Miami should be the underdog again. So go Hoosiers. I hope they win the national championship. It really would be a great thing because parity is great for sports, no matter the sport.
Yeah, then I'm going to be really mad when the Raiders draft Fernando Mendoza. Right? Fernando Mendoza.
Yeah,
Sorry,
correct.
Why did I almost mess up his name? I'm going to be mad when they draft him in April. Okay, baseball. Some things happening in baseball.
A lot of big things.
World. The Cardinals trading Nolan Arenado to the Diamondbacks, getting some pitching prospects and cash. Immediate reaction to this, I feel like it's something a lot of Cardinals fans saw coming. I've kind of been moving this way the last couple of years. After Goldschmidt was dealt, it kind of felt like inevitable, like Arenado's days are numbered. Still gets it done on the defensive side of things with the glove and can still hit too.
Yes.
So in the D-backs, let's not forget, they went to the World Series in the last few years.
That's correct.
Are they D back? Are they back?
I see what you did there. Very nice.
That was, no, it wasn't. It was bad.
It was dad joke approved, but
Who
you're a dad.
cares about the D-backs here? The Cardinals. How, for them, I mean, what does this mean for them, in your opinion?
As you mentioned earlier, this was a move everybody knew was coming. Arenado just had to find the right team he wanted to trade. He wanted to waive his no trade clause for. So I'm not surprised he finally picked the team that, as you said, was contending in the playoffs and for a World Series just 2 or 3 years ago. Arizona, though, again, kind of similar, right? Dry climate like Colorado. They clearly have shown management wants to invest. Management wants to build now. The Cardinals, of course, are on the rebuilding train for youth. So I think it's great for the Cardinals in the fact that his departure opens up more slots because I can tell you, having covered our AA team here for the last 3 years, the Cardinals' weakness is that they have so many good position players. You can only put 9 on a field. So this was a move. It saves you a lot of money, opens up the youth movement. And again, it's hard to see now, but if it pays off in the future, you'll look at Kyle Bloom and go, this guy, he's the vision leader that we are hoping to be.
Yep, a little bit of money freed up too for them. So, it's going to be interesting to see how the Cardinals can kind of replace his production there. Like you said, they've got a lot of young guys.
A lot of young guys.
We'll see. Nolan Gorman, JJ Weatherholt.
That's right.
Thomas
JC was here. He can play all over the field. Great bat. So, again, a lot of guys in the farm system at all levels that maybe deserve a chance to maybe take a different position or say, hey, look, it's early. Let's see what we can do.
Yeah, definitely a good tenure for Arenado in a Cardinals uniform. So, last thing here on the other side of I-70 before we go to break. The Kansas City Royals making some changes, I guess. Not anything to do with the players, and they've I mean, not exaggerate. They've had a pretty good offseason already of signing some guys and kind of helping build the bullpen again. But they announced this week that they're going to be bringing in the outfield fences 10 feet at Kauffman Stadium and lowering the wall as well. So this is, there are a couple pictures here. This is, that dashed line is kind of where the new boundary will be, meaning the dimensions, specifically in the corner outfield spots, are going to be a little more reachable for some of those hitters. I cannot tell you as a Royals fan how many times it has driven me nuts watching Vinny Pasquantino and Bobby Witt and also, Salvi,
Maikel Garcia.
The big hitters just come up just short at the in the warning track. So maybe now a few more of those baseballs will be flying over the wall here. It's a hitter's park.
Okay, maybe, but to your point, as Vinny Pasquantino put a lengthy tweet out as he's going into arbitration, he did say, according to park data, the K is the sixth friendliest hitters park in the nation for singles, doubles, and triples. And we know the more guys you get on base, the more you can do. So my question is, why sacrifice homers for moving men? That's the name of the game. Just my thoughts.
Yeah, Vinny isn't hitting a ton of doubles and triples.
No, but Bobby is. Maikel is.
I don't think it's going to stop.
Jonathan India is.
Well, Jonathan India is not hitting at all in some senses.
It's the offseason. Hasn't touched the bag yet.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, okay. We got a lot to get to. Tournament of Champions coming up next, and we're hitting the court, me and Chris. We'll be right back. All right. We are back here on Put Me In, Coach. I'm pumped for this last part of the show. It's going to be something that we're going to be doing a lot more of here on Put Me In, Coach. Let's start by setting it up this way, Chris. The Tournament of Champions is today. Today through Saturday. We've got to look at the bracket, and you're going to be out there covering this extensively.
Yes.
So talk to us about what people need to keep an eye on here, you think, for the Tournament of Champions this year.
I mean, look, just like last year, basically, you're coming out here to watch the best teams in the country play. Okay, this year's has the greatest field ever assembled in the 41 years it's been going on.
You think so?
You've got 5 of the 8 teams in this tournament all ranked inside the top 8 nationally. These are 5 of the 8 best boys basketball teams in the country, starting with Paul VI, who gets to play your Logan Rogersville here tonight, one of our local teams. 6 o'clock tip-off is the scheduled time. They're the number 1 team in the country. And then right below that, as you can see, Principia. They, of course, are from Missouri. They're playing Kickapoo, and they're the number 2 team in the country. So back-to-back games, you get to watch 2 of our local teams, Logan Rogersville and Kickapoo, play the number 1 and then number 2 teams in the country. And look, I'll say this, and I said this last week on our podcast, or my podcast, as happy as our local teams are and their coaches are, they also know you come in, you put on a brave face, because truthfully, we never see this caliber of competition until this kind of tournament. So you go up, you show up, you try your hardest, you're probably going to lose. Hopefully not. But guess what? When you get into February and March and you're playing district tournament, regional quarterfinals, and state championships, this is where you can say, hey, we played the best team in the country. The opponent across from us ain't their caliber. Let's go kick their butt.
Yeah, you get to test your mettle a little bit against some of the best, which is, honestly, that's the coolest part to me about this tournament. It's great that we get to see some of these great prospects, and we have over the years. By the way, our Parker Padgett, did you see his article he wrote yesterday for ozarksfirst.com? He ranked, his opinion, the 10 best players to ever come through the Tournament of Champions. So it's an interesting read.
Okay, I will read that then.
Yeah, it's an interesting read on there. So, and I'm excited to, I'm curious to see how Rogersville does, especially because they have one of the best players in the area,
Chase Branham, who is going to Indiana.
I love it. It all comes together here on Put Me In, Coach. Isn't that great? Yeah, so I'm excited to see how they match up. To your knowledge, do you know of any of these players that are going to be maybe going to D1 colleges yet? Yeah. Who else we got?
Okay, so Chase Branham and Logan Rogersville, they play the first game against Paul VI. Paul VI has Jared Smith, the number 2 player in the nation for this year.
Oh.
Okay. Chase Branham is the number 33 ranked player for 2027. Jared Smith, though, hasn't decided where to go, but as you can imagine, Duke and everybody else on the blue chip list is in his back pocket. So,
hear me out. Missouri State. Come to Missouri State,
play for Conzo Martin. Hey, Chase Branham, you're welcome to.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. Yeah. So okay, cool. It's gonna be awesome to really for Chase Branham to see how he does. And you know, I'm sure they've got some other good players there at Rogersville when you kind of put it in.
Yep, the Moore twins are two giants down below. But as their coach said before, we got two guys here that are 6'6", 6'7". No offense, the teams you're going to play against, that's like the smaller size of their interior line. So again, it just shows you the different caliber of competition they're going to play. But again, you go down the road to public school state championships, you're not playing guys from Chantilly, Virginia that are number 1 in the country.
Yeah. And one other great thing about the Tournament of Champions, besides getting to see the local schools go against some of the biggest schools in the country, is also the dunk contest.
That's right.
That's
and 3-point contest.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a fun bit of this entire weekend that we get to look forward to every year around this time. So again, that's tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday.
That's right.
And
tonight,
Chris?
Yep, 6 o'clock is our first game. 7:30 Kickapoo follows Rogersville.
And you'll be live
At 5.
Live at 5.
So
We'd
you
love
and
to
me,
hear that.
again, going to tag team this.
All right. That sounds good. I love pro wrestling, and I love the reference. So we'd be tag team champions if it came down to it. Let's not rule anything out here. if
But
this
we
job
weren't
doesn't
so
work.
much in our next segment, were we?
No, we weren't. We were actually adversaries. We talked a lot about how things kind of come together on the show here and go full circle. We actually went out to Rogersville yesterday to do our first ever Put Me In Coach challenge. Maybe we'll come up with like a catchy, quippy name.
We
for
should.
This. We will figure something out. But we went out for our first one, keeping it simple. Good old-fashioned game of horse, except we played pig for time purposes. So, let's go ahead and roll that. Loser of this has to draw from a bucket of punishments, and we'll see how things went. Let's go ahead and roll that beautiful footage.
What's up, y'all? Jesse and Chris here for the official Put Me In Coach First Sports Challenge. Pretty simple. We're here at Logan Rogersville High School because they're going to be one of 2 local teams playing in the Tournament of Champions starting today here on Thursday. So guess what? We're going to play a little game of pig. First one to spell P-I-G loses, and that's going to be Jesse.
Okay, well, that's what he thinks. And I just got to say this. I literally just walked off the anchor desk and came straight here. So
Excuses.
I
Already.
got to go. Well, I got to go change. I'm in a full suit here. I mean, can we get a shot of this? Like, what am I wearing
Now,
here?
I'm going to beat you in jeans and Skechers. Guess what? Old man's got ball. He ain't going to win. Let's do it.
I'm in the Air Corporate ones. So, like, let's get out of here and let me change. I got something for you.
And starting at anchor, or Put Me In Coach.
Captain and loser. Let's go. All right, as you've seen, he's going to miss 3 times in a row. Let's get this thing started.
That doesn't count as a shot. Let's go from the elbow,
Oh, you mean the big ticket?
the big ticket, the
KG made a
elbow,
living here.
from the elbow.
I like it. Yeah, that was cash money. Very
He's
nice.
got nothing.
Thank you. Oh, again short.
That's
All
a
right,
P.
So I got a P.
That's a P.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Sky.
Give me the sky hook.
Oh, no.
PI.
I got I, baby. I got
PI.
PI. From between the free throw and the 3-point
Okay.
line.
I'm a little nervous.
Oh, there it is. First letter P to PI. Oh, yes. Let's go.
Oh, faked you. I was going to get a couple of, all right, here we go. I think I got it. Oh, no.
PI to PI, baby. Let's go. Whoever gets the next letter
This is
is
tough.
over.
From the A.
Wow. Oh, my goodness. What a bucket.
I don't think he's got this.
Be the ball, Blazer. Be the ball. Let's go, Blazer!
All right, we cut down the nets on the first ever Put Me In Coach challenge.
That was, by the way, that was in fact a last ride finisher. So credit to you, because as soon as you let it go, I go, that's going in
From the top rope.
from the top rope.
Okay,
All right,
Chris.
So that means that we are about to unveil the punishment that I now must do live on the show. So I guess, Jesse, good match.
Yeah.
And I'll see you next week.
Yeah, we'll see you next time.
What's up, y'all? Jesse and Chris.
Gotcha. Hey, good game though. We love a good little bit of trash talk here. So now, what that means is, you know what? I'm glad I won, so we're just zooming right in on me. That's, I guess, what we're doing here.
It's all about you, isn't it? You see how this goes, folks? He wins one game and he becomes the leader.
Yeah, now you have to draw. We came up with an extensive list of punishments.
And by the way, it is extensive, trust me.
Yeah, we threw a few of them in here. Some of them I'm a little worried about doing, to be honest. But I don't have to do anything this time. So, Chris, let me mix these up a little bit.
Gosh.
And then we'll go ahead and just see if we can get these kind of in a way.
I will blindly dive in.
Okay, get up there.
Wow, cracking a short
Here
joke
we go.
already.
Here we go.
Let's go with this piece of paper
Just
right here.
one. All right. What are we looking at?
The punishment I must serve is... Oh, no.
Oh, the winded teleprompter.
God.
Okay. Yep. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to take 3 laps outside the perimeter of this property, which if you've not been to this property here at 2650 East Division, we've got some acreage.
Yeah,
to
we
work
do.
with.
We've got some acreage.
So he's going to run around the property, run right into the studio, and have to read off the teleprompter. And if you mess up, start over.
Yeah.
So
This is absolutely broken. Now, again, for those of you who've never been here, I mean, square footage wise, we got some acres, like you said.
Yeah.
But to do it 3 times, right? Again, not just once, 3 times, and then come in and try to read something like a news anchor.
yeah, I'm a man, an anchor man.
Now, okay, now we didn't stipulate though what I do have to read or how long it has to be. So
I'll
that's
get
the good
something for you.
question.
I'll get something prepared for you.
Yeah, he's gonna put words in there like hypothalamus and like onomatopoeia in the first 2 words.
No, I got something good for you. We'll probably make it like a minute long read.
How about 30 seconds?
Go 30, 45.
I
you know.
feel like a solid 30 reader, okay? A
Yeah.
minute, geez, I'm gonna be dead on air.
I guess, well, should have won. Sorry. Should have made your shots, bro. I don't know.
Remember, kids, you're easily replaced in society.
This guy, he shows up in a pair of Wranglers and he's like, oh, yeah, I'll hoop, whatever.
Darn right. Hey, listen, you saw Brett Favre. He can throw a football. I can shoot a basketball.
So, yeah, and you won't be able to see that punishment until next time.
That's
here
right.
On Put Me In, Coach. If you want to see that, we'll be back here next Thursday at 12:30 p.m. And, yeah, so we'll air on TV as well on KOZL on Friday nights at, Mike, do you know what time we air? We don't know. We'll figure it out.
We'll
And,
figure it out.
but-
But remember, hey, listen, if you're local, show up to the Bass Pro Tournament Champions.
Yes.
Biggest, best basketball tournament in the country. Let's have some fun. Watch the NBA stars of tomorrow and support your local teams. Rogersville, Kickapoo, 6 and 7:30.
Yep, and tell Chris he should have made that shot. So when you see him out there. So.
I am going to gloat so hard when I beat you next week. I'm going to just stick it to you, buddy.
Yeah, we got something planned for our next week's challenge, and maybe in the future we'll put it up to a vote to the people to decide what our
Ooh,
challenges are.
look at you putting on your thinking cap.
Maybe. All right, folks. Thanks for watching. Put Me In, Coach. We'll see you next week.